Welcome back, you guys, and we have low buck ready to rock and roll today. Something you've all been waiting for.
That old thing.
Yep, it's road worthy. I don't think we would take it on any long trips because we have some cleaning up we want to do on it, but overall she is going as she should. She's still way under budget. We like it. We're gonna go see if we have succeeded in the mission of Hemi swapping and do our comparative burnout video.
I cannot believe this thing is actually running and somewhat road ready.
So a couple things just to point out. It's just messy right now because it still is a R&D rig, right? We still are doing a lot of testing. We have just confirmed that, yep, our wiring system for the Jeeps is good to go. Here's some cool stuff that I think is going to be making it really easy for y'all. Come check it out, Mike. We have some jumpers in here right now that come from our quick Hemi harness. As you know, we usually give like the 5-wire hookup. Everything you need to connect to on these trucks is right here. The original fuel pump relay and starter relay are mounted right here to the inner fender well. So you could actually clip those relay blocks off, and that's what we're going to do with our final version of the harness. We're going to clip the relay blocks off and connect directly. You got your fuel pump output, you have your start output, you've got 12 volts key on, 12 volts when cranking. It literally comes from these two plugs. Everything you need to connect to is right here, making it really easy. So that was very convenient.
So if you guys, for anybody that's coming in new, this is a 5.7 from a 2006 Jeep Commander. So that means you guys know us now. We make quick run harnesses for different Hemis from different vehicles that the Hemi comes out of. So that means this would be almost ready for pretty much all Jeeps, right? From 06 to 08, I believe.
Yeah, the Commanders and the Grand Cherokees.
Yep.
It has one big bulk body connector. So you connect that, and then you have the generator wire, which goes over to the passenger side.
Show them the body connector.
The body connector's right here. So it's one body connector that sources just about all of your wires through it. So you connect this one connector, and then this wire right here goes over to the alternator generator field. That turns your alternator on and off, and that's it.
That's it,
so,
guys.
I think it's probably one of the most simplest quick run harnesses we have to date, because you have one body connector, an alternator connector, and then hook up 4 wires or 5 wires and you're going.
So this is basically our test bay to make sure the Jeep harness is ready to go. So we're really close, if not there, right?
Yeah, we're there. It's messy, but we're really putting it through its paces. Just simple things like the fan loom. We haven't put loom on it with the holders to retain it into the top of the radiator shroud. We're going to do all that stuff. But right now, we want to do burnout.
Let's test this baby. Oh, transmission, Blake. What transmission is this running?
Oh, it has the stock. The entire powertrain came out of the 2006 Jeep Commander. So it has a 2-wheel drive 545 RFE, and everything pretty much bolted in. We had to do a small fabrication on the trans mount and get a drive shaft made. That's it. It bolted in. We plumbed the fuel lines. We plugged in the harness, and this thing is rocking and rolling. We're even using the Y pipe off of the Jeep Grand Cherokee, or Jeep Commander, sorry. So we saved every penny where we could. Let's show them the exhaust, Mo.
Let's show them. We'll show you before we started and then after.
Yeah, so this is pretty funny. Our exhaust scrap bin was running pretty low. So what we have is like I said, a stock Y pipe with catalytic converters. So we're still running catalytic converters off of the Jeep Commander, going into a single straight through GMMG muffler. We had it in the scrap bin. You can see it dimpled under there. Whatever we had, right? We had an elbow. I think these tips came off of an F-body Camaro. I don't know. Whatever we had in the scrap bin, we just threw it on there and rocked out with it.
Blake is getting really good at these welds, guys.
Oh, that's garbage. Don't show that.
Very impressed.
That's garbage.
Hey man, his wiring is even better, but his welds, I mean, he can do it all.
So, I'm gonna get to show you how easy it was to hook up power steering.
Oh yeah.
So I'll pop the hood.
Got our DGE. It's the new logo, guys.
You got it?
Yeah, there it is.
All right, so This power steering reservoir is just the factory reservoir off of an 05 through a 08 Charger, right? And this is actually the factory suction hose. So this is the suction for the power steering pump. It pulls fluid from the bottom of the reservoir. And then all we had to do was connect the return hose, which is like a 3/8 hose on the discharge of the power steering gearbox down there, and then make up this new high pressure power steering line. So it's a Teflon lined hose. It's a -6 with the 2 adapters that you've seen in our other videos. That's it. We also put a lower pressure power steering valve inside the power steering pump. That's something else that we're prototyping, a lower pressure valve, because this power steering unit from the Commander was about 1400 PSI. The limits on that old Saginaw box is about 1000. So we bumped it with a lower pressure valve to around the 850 mark. So it's below that threshold.
So look for that to come, right?
Yeah, look for that to come. And it was, I mean, a simple swap out. I don't think it took 5 minutes to lower that pressure.
So very similar to one of our other videos that we did when we swapped the Toyota one, right?
Right, very similar.
Check that one out, guys.
Yeah, check it out. Fuel pump. We had some videos on that. We literally, because this is an 88 model, the first year of the TBI electric fuel injected carburetor, I guess you would call it, it had a tank with an in-tank fuel pump. We just swapped it out for a higher pressure fuel pump. This is probably as low buck as you're gonna get. And we just wanted to prove that it's very possible. You don't have to spend tens of thousands on an old hot rod. Right now we're hovering right below, I'd say, the $4,000 mark all in on this project.
And that's all in, guys. That's with the truck, with the Hemi.
Everything we have here, everything we pulled from the scrapyard. I mean, a lot of this stuff is reused, you guys. This air intake came off of one of the junk cars out back.
Yep.
As you can see, it needs a new grommet, so it's like the inlet air temp sensor just kind of like taped in there, but whatever, you know. Hey, we're gonna fix that before we really take it on any trips. Make it really professional, really neat in here. But proof of concept is it works, and we couldn't wait to go play with it, so that's what we're gonna do.
Let's listen to this baby, huh?
Crank it up, Mike.
Let's do it. I'm excited, man. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Uh-oh. Come on. Y'all ready? Let's give it some gas. Oh my gosh, she sounds so good. I cannot believe that exhaust sounds that good. That's all Hemi right there. Hit it, hit it. That's mean. That's mean.
Dude, it's trailer trash heaven.
It is. And it's, I mean, and it's quiet when you're not on it too, so it's
not too bad, man. I think the catalytic converters helps with that. It mellows it out a little bit, not too raspy. But this is a fun driver. So Mike, it's going to be your first time driving.
It is. It is.
I've had the pleasure. I like it. You have not. So let's go have some fun, man.
Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! All right.
Dude, we have to at some point when we go into the AC conversion, we have to drop the AC box. I noticed when I was working on the seats, we have a ton of leaves in here.
Oh, God.
So it's probably like some kind of weird rat nest in there or something.
Ooh.
I don't know. We're going to address that, suck up all the wires, get it back where it belongs. It's just hanging out. We know it's a mess, but we're just like you guys. We get so excited, we just want to go play with it. That's just how it is.
Look at this awesome shifter Blake put in here, man. This is
we also
so
salvaged that out of
badass.
the Jeep as well, and the center console, which is going to go right here. What's really cool about this stuff is there's one connector on the back, and you can actually tie it in. We're going to do that for illumination of all the indicators here, as well as there's one wire that comes in and allows you to do the shift mode. So you pull it all the way and you can shift it manually left or right, the plus or minus. So we're going to have that all active before we start taking this truck out to shows and on the road. All that's going to be working. The stereo mic, sorry, it's dead. I tried to save it, but that old piece of junk is just, it's toasted. Everything else works, it's just toasted.
This is beautiful. Let's
Gauge
see.
cluster is out of a 91 D150, so it has the electronic speedometer. We're still working on hooking that up and then getting a couple more things ran to it, but we successfully did the cluster swap over. You just have to repin a few of the connectors on the back and it's good to go. So you see fuel's functional. We have the voltage is functional, which is really important in these. You don't have a voltage regulator on the newer clusters, so it's safer. It's better. Instead of an ammeter, it's actually a voltmeter. So it's good stuff, man. It's all going to be working and functional.
Looks so good. And look, Blake did the framing, the seats. So we moved the seats from the Jeep over.
Yeah,
he made this custom frame.
It came out the same vehicle. The Jeep Commander gave us her seats too.
And it's adjustable. They're both powered too. We've got a little trick to show y'all on how to get it powered temporarily if you need to.
Yep. You have to get these windows working, AC.
Right. Ooh, it's hot.
You take it out.
Y'all can't. I know a lot of y'all can't believe it, but we're in Louisiana and it's December, and like, I'm gonna start driving, and it is freaking hot. It's like 85 degrees right now.
It is 80 something today.
I'm trying to put on a seatbelt and we don't have one. Don't worry. We're gonna stay on the inside roads.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in this little backcountry road.
Yep.
Not really go anywhere crazy.
Wrong shifter.
You gotta pull that out. You gotta pull that dial pin out and get that guy out the way.
Oh my gosh, first time. Dang, the steering is nice.
So yeah, we fixed the steering. You've seen our videos, how to fix that old Saginaw power steering box, and fix the steering column. So that's nice and firm. It doesn't have the jiggle anymore.
It is firm. Holy cow.
Mike likes them firm.
Bruh, super firm. Oh god, this feels amazing.
I mean, I'd say a sub, like what, 3,800 maybe is kind of like where we're at on this thing.
That is insane.
3,800 bucks, including the truck and the powertrain and everything we needed. Bouchelon engine mounts. I mean, just pretty much everything so far. What do you think, man?
I can't believe it, man. Oh, man. The sucker actually runs and it sounds good. Dude.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. We got a fresh little patch out here. How does that compare to the 318?
Hey, bro, this thing goes. Oh, that felt nice. You can't believe how quiet it is when you're not on it, but when you get on it, dude, it's like freaking hell on wheels, guys.
Well, a couple things too. I mean, look, we don't even have the floor carpet liner back in, so that's going to insulate some sound. Your door is like cracked open. It has those saggy hinge bushings, the pins, right? So we have to replace the pins and the striker. Not a big deal. I think it's going to be like a cheap $30 fix between all of those parts, and it'll sound even much quieter inside. You're hearing the sucking of the intake manifold. That whistling, that's what that is. So,
like some kind of vacuum going
that's the K&N intake that we literally stole off the Golden Eagle 300C.
The Golden Eagle.
Yeah, we stole it. So that's what you hear. It's literally just sucking air in. All right. So we'll go ahead and turn around.
Let's see.
Head back to the shop.
Let's see if reverse works. Holy cow! This thing works, man.
Would you expect it not to?
This old beater, like,
They're acting surprised.
I've never had an old school car, man. So I'm like,
oh man, you're in for
seeing
love,
this thing
man.
Coming alive is
Old school's where it's at, dude.
Oh yeah, man. See that.
So we get the AC blowing with our new D150 AC adapters. you got to get midway up here, and we have to do a comparison. We got to see if it'll...
I'm only going 15 miles an hour, so it's all good.
All right, stop up here, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I done called you the wrong name. I'm so excited. All right, let's come to a stop.
All
right, and I'm gonna put it to the test. All right, I'm gonna be mean to you a little bit here, Mike. I'll be mean.
Come on.
Your burnout sucked last time with the 318.
It did.
You couldn't even get it to spin the tires. You couldn't do it. All right.
Let's see if the Hemi can help me this time.
Don't leave me, bro. All right. We do have one wheel peel. All right, Mike. Is that all you got? Dude. So, he just kind of played with it, but you could see she scooted.
Holy cow, that was
It was a nice little strip, I'd say.
that was
30 feet, 30, 40 feet, just goofing. Maybe
that was
30 feet.
that was stupid easy to do for somebody that don't even know how to do a burnout. All right, we still got the line sports on there, so be careful. Which one is it? Is it this side? This shit's going. Oh my God. I think he left me. Holy cow, guys. Oh, we need an LSD. What? Oh my God, look at that strip. Oh my God, look. Wow. Dude, it looks like you set off a bomb in there. Okay, Blake beat me. Blake definitely won that one. He's done it a few times before. Well,
I've never done this in my life.
there goes half of the rubber on that tire.
You drive.
Awesome.
Look at that smoke over the body.
Oh yeah. It smells. We're gonna clean this up. Let's get on work truck. Let's just say she is officially Hemified. Oops. Sorry. Definitely gotta get some good brakes on this thing. I think there's like a vacuum somewhere.
Well, yeah, we didn't hook up the vacuum lines for the AC yet, so that's all little stuff, little odds and ends. It's gonna be fine though. Reverse lights, I gotta put those connected, you know, stuff to make it really roadworthy.
Right. This thing is amazing, guys. Man, if anybody is on the fence of doing a swap, oh my gosh. Like, this is obviously my first time driving a Hemi Swap vehicle, basically. So, especially for these older beaters, it's like, I mean, this D150 was showing no love. It was stuck up under a tree and had like mounds of leaves and crap on, like beer bottles and all that. So just to see it turn into actually something that people enjoy is definitely cool, man.
It's different, right? I mean, you don't see a ton of these on the road.
No, not at all. They don't sound like this either. I'm trying to like turn on the signal and stuff.
Yeah, signal's working. All that
it
works.
really?
Yeah, look at your instrument cluster. It's all working. I made sure of that.
Wait, you're good, man. This thing rocks.
I think this thing needs to go on the road to see a couple people some shows. Let them see how easy this is.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it.
It takes a little bit of work, but
Wrong one.
I gotta get used to that.
I'm gonna just take it out.
Oh, God. All right, close enough.
Did it again.
I love it, man. I love it.
Thumbs up. Mike approved. D150 with a Hemi.
Hemi Swap the World, guys.
That's it.
Let's do it.